So today, guys, I want to show you about the fitness parks that are all over Moscow, and more seem to pop up almost every week. When you go somewhere, you find another one coming. They're all absolutely free to use to the public. They're here all year round. They never get closed off, and they seem to stay in great condition. Of course, they get maintained. But I mean, here you have a bench press. I'll show you some of the others, but there's so many of them. They have all these different features on here, if you see here. So if you look here on all the machines, they've got a QR code that you can scan. And what you do is scan that, it takes you straight to a YouTube video where you can watch exactly how to use the equipment. Obviously some people know more about it than others, but it's a great feature. You see on here it's got Strongman Champions League sticker. It's MB Barbell Professional Fitness Equipment. It seems to be this all through Moscow. It seems to be this brand that they're using. But yeah, it's just great. I can show you. I haven't worked out much recently, but I can show you a bit in action. You can see this one's got two different settings for handles. And you can see that they're all covered by a roof, so whether it's rain or snow, effectively you can use it any time you like. So as you see, these are 20 kilogram plates. So if you want to make the weight more, you put the weight closer to the front. So all you do is slide it like this, like that. You also got these smaller ones here. Obviously you want to balance it out, do it on the other side too. So like that. And that's what now, 40 kilograms plus the small ones. So we've got about 50 kilograms. You've got the weight of the equipment as well. But as you know, more than 200 kilograms on a bench press, other than the top sort of 1% strongest people around the world, that's more than enough weight to be lifting. So I mean, it's just incredible equipment. Next to it here, you see we have the shoulder press. And again, this shoulder press, 20, 40, 60, 80 kilograms here, 80 there, 160 kilograms plus the weight of the machine. Again, around 200 kilograms for a shoulder press outside. So more than enough for pretty much everyone. Now I showed you this sports equipment outdoors all over Moscow in the summer, but here it is in the winter. So you see, sport carries on, doesn't matter if it's winter or summer. We've got the lat pull down machine. We've got the shoulder press. We've got the ab crunch machine, pull up bars, and our bench press. So yes, it's colder, but everything carries on. There's a lat pull down for back. So I've come about just 100 meters here, and you see now we've got a table tennis table, and again got a load of different climbing bars, pull-ups, and yeah, we've got two punch bags that are there permanently, and a basketball court. I'm not quite sure, but it seems like here there's a octagon, so they've got their own kind of UFC here. There are punch bags here also, but yeah, it's two platforms here, it looks like, for coaches to stand on. So appears to be what it is. But again, this is just like 100 meters away from that last fitness park that we saw. So I've walked about 10 minutes now to another little park, and again I found another outdoor training complex, training park, as you see here. All different bars. So many different types of bars. You've got equipment here for combat sports. We've got another bench press. I've got to say one thing really noticeable in Russia, especially after being to America recently, and obviously I'm English, is that there's so few people overweight. So few. Obviously that's partly genetics, but a lot of that is about diet and exercise. It's part of the culture here to train, work out. With all these free facilities, it encourages that. So for me, it's just a brilliant initiative. Congratulations for doing this in Russia, and long may it continue. There's just more and more of these sport places, outdoor, free for the public, popping up all of the time. It's just brilliant, isn't it? So yeah, long may it continue. I'm so happy to see it. And this is interesting, guys. You see, after you finish training, you can come in here. It's natural fresh water. So you can work out and then drink the freshest, cleanest water. Or you can sit down there and have a freshwater shower. But yeah, and just another beautiful area to do sport in, and free to the public. Anyone can come and use it. So just endless amounts of these in Moscow, and it's obviously a great initiative to keep people fit and healthy. And yeah, you can't fault it. It's all looked after so well. And what more beautiful setting than this, by the river. Just absolutely beautiful down there, as you see. Mother Nature and people keeping fit and healthy at no cost. What could be better? So I've walked about 5 minutes, and again another one of these fitness parks with all the weight areas again. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of equipment. So 3 for weight training, 2 for cardio, but just another one. They're absolutely everywhere. And again, these ones have the roofs on them, have the weights locked in, so no excuse not to do sport, and they're just free, available for absolutely everyone here. And we can see here they've made looks like maybe it's going to be for a football, obviously any type of ball game, people can play inside there. So yeah, it's just so many of these absolutely everywhere. I think it's just great. Each time I see it, I'm just so impressed, and I'm sure a lot of you will be surprised to see what it's like. You'll see, such as the bench press here, it's excellent, easy system. You've got handles in different positions so that you can exercise different muscle groups by switching your grip. You've got 20 kilogram weights here. You've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 kilograms on each side. Very simple, you see. Move the weights forward, slide them forwards for more weight and back for less weight. You just slide like this. Simple as that. You see there's been absolutely no graffiti, no damage, no rusting at all to this between summer and winter, as is the case with all of these sports equipment outside, which are all over Moscow. Absolutely brilliant. So let me know, these have been here now around 18 months all over Moscow, and as you see, there's absolutely no graffiti, no damage, no litter. Would that be the same in the country that you live? Obviously I'm from England. I can't imagine them surviving in London more than a month. I don't know which countries you live in, America or Canada. How would this kind of equipment fare there? Is there a culture of looking after things like this outdoors, or would it be likely to be graffitied and damaged? Interesting to hear your opinions. The most significant thing for me, and you'll be familiar with this if you lift weights, if you go to the gym and weightlifting is part of your routine, is how much weight there is on these equipment. This is over 200 kilograms on this bench press of free weights, as you see. I've seen outdoor public sports equipment before, but not where you can do very serious weight training. I've got a background in sport, and this is a serious amount of weight, more than 99% of people would ever be able to lift. 200 kilograms on a bench press. Yes, it's on a pivot, but it would still equal maybe 150 kilograms. That's well over 300 pounds in weight that you're truly lifting, even with the pivot on the machine. That for me is what makes this such incredible equipment, and so good that it's free for the public to use all year round outside.